Yes, my chat's working. Bah. What's up, guys? Let me know if this is working pretty please, so I don't have to do it all again. In fact, I can do a double check now, actually. Yes. Oh, nice. What's up, gang? Fucking hell, you're lucky I'm doing this fucking stream, let me tell you. I am definitely 35. I'm fucking knackered, man. Yo, tell your fucking mates. 14 viewers, not doing shit until we're up to 5 million. Only kidding. Let's get, needs to be 100 today, guys, or it's it. That's it. 100 or bust today. No joke. So let's get chatting. I promise I'll play something today as well. I've got an idea, so we're good. Well, ish. Signal still good for everyone? Yeah, cool. 19, not bad. Not doing out yet, though. If you guys think I have a plan for these things, you're fucking gravely mistaken. I really don't. I do a little bit today. I've got a little vibe today. I reckon what I'm going to do is I want to write something, but I want to write something that I actually like. So you're going to have to be relatively patient. I'm not like going to see how quick I can make a song. So I actually want to try and make an idea that I actually like. So that might take some time. And then the second half of the stream, then I'll do some chatting, answer some questions, lose my fucking marbles a little bit. I think that's a good way to structure it. Yeah, banging. Chat's good. That can move. Oh, not that. You got a big name, dude. Fuck me. Is my mic working, yeah? Dude, I fucking love Indonesia, dude. It's the fucking best. Mic's working, though, yeah? Don't like that shit. And this is working, yeah? Drum. Sweet. Yeah, boy. Sound. Yeah, so I actually want to make something today that I actually like, so I don't know if that's going to happen. I've got one sound that I'm going to start with. But whether or not I actually go somewhere that I like, who knows? But that's the goal. I'm not going to do any... because I could sit here and just try and impress you quite easily. Do you know what I mean? But I want to make something that I like. For me. That's what I want to do. So... 25. Fucking dog shit. You're looking good, mate. From Unknown 94. Why, thank you very much. Aging like fine wine, so I've heard. Nah, fucking not. Right. I wish I had enough skill to write something I actually like. I get you, bro. I've got the skill. I just struggle to write stuff I actually like. That's the thing. I could write anything, yeah, but do I fucking love it? Probably not. Hey, you're good at guitar. Thanks for the music. Thank you. Make the chat a bit smaller, dude. Yes, boss. Josh, hey babe. Is that better, Gus? Fuck this shit. I'm already knackered, man. Bad idea. Who told me to do this? Josh, bring me some vodka. You think I'm fucking around this time, guys? I'm getting fucking psychopathic. I'm getting fucking... Dude is really losing it. And he's filming it and all. What are you laughing at? Bring me some fucking vodka. I'm only kidding. Come round though. It's 2 a.m. here. Jesus Christ. Right, I'm gonna fucking. Right, yeah, this is what we're doing. I'm gonna start with this one sound that I made earlier that I'm fucking buzzing on. So this is my modular synth that's running right now. But if I leave this running, any geeks out there, you gotta let me know because this is pre-Pro Tools. So you guys are getting the raw signal. I need to record it, then I need to turn it off, or it's gonna run through the stream. So it'll be this noise. And I'm gonna make some I like out of this. I hope. Also, guys, I've got my super chats up and running now, so if you have a burning question, you definitely want me to see it, try the super chats. Just give me make a small donation, 50p, 50 quid, and then I'll definitely read the comment. Let's see if we can get them working today. Right, let me do this shit. Yes, we are, motherfucker. I'm actually going to record this and try some more noises with my modular first, because it is a nice noise, but I want to see if there's anything else I can get. So let's just get some of this. 38 wank. Come on, guys. This is fucking embarrassing. Get your fucking grannies on. If they're still with us, and understand, obviously. Some of this modular now. riff's gonna crawl out your screen, brah. Everything will make sense. Everything will make sense. That's it, stream over, guys, thanks. Gus, can you stick the Discord invite in there? Is that, or do I gotta do it? I don't know how this shit works. 38. My camera's right in front of where I need to see every time I do it. This will make sense, guys. You'll understand what I'm doing in a minute. Discord's there, guys. Click it. No coconut, not today, unfortunately. Right. Do you know what I mean? That's pre-Pro Tools, so you're getting the raw. But now I've got the good stuff. Right, back to that first one that I liked. Done with that. Off, go away. Stereo. In a new track. Mod. Renew. OBS. There we go. This is from an old session. I don't need this shit. I just want... That's what I want. Okay. 38 absolute super fans. I hope you've all put it on your story, because I'm going to write some fucking good shit down. And then they're going to be like, oh fuck, good, I missed it. This mic, is it alright when I speak like this though? Because I'm not speaking like this. Do you know what I mean? I'm sure it's fine like that when I'm fucking choking the cunt. So I've got... The reason I said I want to make something I like, because I made this one noise earlier, and I was like, there's something in this. I have the tail end of something. So I just want to exercise that to see if something will happen live. Is the mic alright, for fuck's sake? Do you know what I mean? I knew that was fucking good. The mic is alright. Mic's good, good. I know I seem crazy on the surface, but I do kind of know where I'm going. Tonight, I know where I'm going tonight-ish. I know the next 5 minutes, that's it. Six viewers, come on. Still not made any money yet, though. Oh, that's fucking good, that. No, I don't really have any tabs anywhere. Everyone sort of figures it out. There might be some tabs online, but not from us. We've never made any. Right, I'm just going to lock in for a minute and try and get this to where I want it. That'd be helpful if they're not fucking... I will try and visit chat when I can. And we have this for free. You're completely right. I should be charging for this, really. So enjoy it while it lasts. See that bit. Fucking phone is right over the bit that I'm working on right now. Go. Oh, sweet, the super chats work. That's awesome. It works on my OBS too, so I can see it. Can't see my fucking mouse. Where's that gone? Thank you for the great music. I love both While She Sleeps and your own songs. This is the least I can give back to you. Thank you so much, brother. You guys really don't have to give me anything. Just do it so I can see. So I'll definitely see the messages and I'll definitely read them out and I'll definitely answer them. So thank you, Patrick. That's awesome. Win Patrick's. W Patrick. Absolutely. 46 viewers. That's cool. It's not cool enough, though. Right. Told you guys, if I don't reach 100 today, I'm done. That didn't make any sense. If we don't reach 100 today, I'm done. Right, why does this sound worse now I've recorded it? I think it was better mono, you know? fucking phaser. Oh. Okay. I'm just doing mono. It's weird. It's doing something weird with the stereo. 49. Amazing. That's so good. Because it just pops up a massive bright colour. That's fucking sick. Loving the streams. What's the most fun you've had writing a sleep song creatively? The most fun? It's a difficult question, that. The most fun I've had writing a sleep song creatively. The most fun I have, W. Adam for sure. There's real no specific song, man. Hate to give you like the boring, easy way out, but it's more so the only time that I enjoy creating anything is when I essentially get animated and taken over by the smell of it, sort of like the scent of there's something within me that I know it can take me somewhere, and then I'm animated till the end. Well, it runs out. There's like a time limit on this like really strong force. So if I find something today, you'll see it only lasts like an hour or two tops, and then I have to wait for that next spark. But whenever that moment is in place, my sister just put a poo. That's good. Whenever that moment's in place, that's when I love it, because I can write all the time, but all the time doesn't mean that juice is there now. I can sense a little bit now, but I'm not there yet, but I've got a good feeling about it. I'll let you know if it comes. But that sound at the beginning is something that's sort of egging it on. So I can do it. I can fucking do it. Right. It's so annoying, man, where this is. Right. Gonna make sense. It's not there yet, but it fucking will. Feeling like $55, not bad. Still wank. We won't finish Black and White. I promise you this, Anthony Bellemare. We will make a better song, okay? And if not, the chorus of Black and White will probably make it somewhere. Did I ever put the actual demo in the Patreon? Like the whole demo? If not, I should.
Dancing. Don't. Why do you do this? Watch me do my thing. There's.
Woo!
Don't call me 'cause I'll call you.
Are you guys getting splice? Yeah, you should be. Slows her orgasms. Not really what I'm looking for.
You don't have to.
And now.
Breathe.
Looks a little something like that. I got nothing to what you watch me do my thing. I'm feeling golden, lost in. I'm feeling golden, lost in the moment. It's taking over me. Keep your composure, you know. Why do you do this? And
Is this I'm just looking for a kinder sample just for now. There we go. Okay, something.
okay. Huh? Dancing. I wanna lose control. Oh my.
Is everyone jizzing? What the fuck?
I'm sweet like sugar on your tongue. I wanna lose control. Dancing around him, huh? Okay.
Where's my fucking... Lies. This will make sense, guys. Don't freak out. Placide. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. I can get back up there. Just because it feels wrong to have you doing this for free, so thank you, man. You're touching my heart when doing music, and I think I'm not the only one. Thank you very much. Let me touch your farts right now. I'm going to touch your fart right now. In fact, I'm going to touch all your farts. I promise you, I will get this to hit tonight. If it's the last thing I do, I'll get something to hit. And what else did I get? I got this little thing, yeah. Oh, my fucking phone, bro. It's just right. The phone's right in front of the bit. Every time I need to work, it's in the way. So it's pissing me right off. Right. And now that's in the way of that. Fuck off. I have to change my setup. Oh. How long have we been rolling here? Someone tell me how long we've been going. Right. See, that's what I mean. I don't want to go into overdrive mode just to please you guys. I want to make something good. So you just, if you want to be around, you're gonna have to be patient. Because otherwise, I'm just gonna. I can do something impressive now. easily, but I don't want to do that. So just fucking get off my back, alright?
I wanna lose control. I wanna lose control. I wanna lose control. Yeah, when I'm with you, I wanna lose control. I wanna.
We want to, that's what we want. This one. 27 minute. Yeah, I can't rush. I'm gonna have to just do. And then think of some, right, do you know what it is with me, right? All you need to do is ask me the right question and I'm gonna fucking lose my mind, alright? So get thinking of them questions that are gonna make me embarrass myself, because I fucking will. And I'm fully prepared to. What the fuck? Yes. Patrick, I just got my first guitar and amp second hand. Not sure how to start. Better get a teacher or try learning by myself. Here I am, brah. Here I am. Definitely learn by yourself now. Sort of learn the fundamentals in the way that you want to play the guitar before you get someone else's knowledge, and sort of they're going to mold you how to play like they do or like the norm. I would spend a little bit of time on your own, almost make those teething process mistakes yourself first, just for a minute. And then, because I think that's a special sort of bond at the beginning, I wouldn't go straight to a guitar teacher because he's been playing all of his life. He's got the ways he do things. He's just going to give you how he plays. Do you know what I mean? So I think you should really find out how you hold the pick and the way it moves into the strings, and at least get comfortable with sort of having it around you. And then go to a teacher. Namaste. Yeah, I would say that. Yeah. What the fuck? What do I do to get out of a bad mood? I don't really get in the baddest of moods in that sense. I think I've really sank into, again, I don't want it to sound cliche, but like, dude, bad moods don't last very long. It don't matter how bad they are. They always come out of some form of stability. That's the only reason you can tell that it's bad in the first place, is because it's come from a different state. So I always have this thought in my mind all the time, different states. your entire experience changes all the time. Sometimes for like longer periods of time, sometimes for shorter. But the only reason you can sense a bad mood or a depression or an anxiety or even feeling happy for that matter, but we don't seem to try and shove that away, we enjoy that, is because it's come from a place of contrast. So because it comes from a place of contrast, the new state has to evolve into a new state of contrast. So I think there comes a point with your awareness where you can really choose how much you want to play with it. Like, have you ever had that thing where you've been so fucking angry and you almost blow and then you decide not to, but there's a part of you that could also just do it anyway. You know what I mean? That's sort of a intermediate stage of controlling the awareness and the emotions within you. But again, I would also keep this in my mind. If you notice a new state, it's only in terms of contrast from the last state, which is a huge clue to tell you that the next state, it has to happen. It has to come. The next stage has to come. So yeah, fuck. Back to this. I want to make something. Oh yeah, guys, if you're not subbed to my YouTube channel, can you go and do that? Never thought I'd say those fucking words, but yes, go do it, please. Ow. Order, A-U-D-A, Order. Sorry if I'm saying that badly. I'm no guitarist, but you've been a big inspiration as a creative. How do you deal with doubt while chasing creative truth? How do you deal with doubt whilst chasing creative truth? Well, doubt is an inevitable part of the process. No one is without doubt in this. I think, again, the reason doubt comes is because you've probably tasted it before. You've tasted what it feels like to be at the end of something special. How do I deal with doubt? Man, sometimes the season of doubt can last quite long. And you sort of have to let that season play out. But again, I remember one of the first songs I ever writ, and we're talking like before While She Sleeps. In fact, it might have been very, very early While She Sleeps, maybe just a band just before that. And I remember writing it, and I remember having this feeling within me, just like, how are we going to do better than that? Because it must have been a fluke when we made that. I don't know how we did that. It must have been a fluke. And in a weird way, it always is a fluke. I think that's the thing, is that people think when you have some form of accolades in front of you, like you've got success and people come to your shows or whatever, people think that you've got this like magical creative key. Obviously, you get better at cultivating it and things, like for sure, but when I look back at all the records, they're always like some form of fluke. Like I was saying last time, everything that plays a part in making it all run and work anyway is beyond our control anyway. Half of the, more so than not, the things that make an album or the creative process work anyway is already at play. So the whole like chasing it with the conscious mind is like fucking chasing a cat. The cat's just gonna always run away. So you've just got to allow it. I know it's fucking, again, I'm not going to give that as advice because that sucks. But the same energy that is digesting your food and that gains energy when you sleep and that is shaping your bones and, you know, filling in the color and how complex your eyes are, all of that energy within you is the same creative energy that's going to make you feel inspired and make something. Do you know what I mean? That is the stuff that is beyond the conscious mind, but we're always trying to get it consciously. That's why it's important to always at least be prepared for when it is going to present itself, you're ready. Because it can come at a very, very odd time, as we all know. You've got to get your phone out and record something so you don't forget, or write down the lyrics or something. Because in that moment, there it is, it's coming. And why? Because you have stopped trying. Like, the conscious mind has stopped trying to fucking get in, like, the natural intelligence of the body's way of letting that out anyway. So you have to stop vigorously trying. Do you know what I mean? Like, if I don't hit something tonight, you'll know. I'm not going to lie to myself. You can't make it happen. You only have to be prepared. And like, you know, I've set the scene. Everything's recording. Got my guitar ready. I got a sample that I like. And that's all I can do, really. Do you know what I mean? And hope for the best and then follow your nose. And you got to keep your fucking mind out of it, man, to be honest. But yeah, that's a quick answer. Right. You guys enjoying the music aspect of the stream this time? I'm doing a little bit more of that. But I'm going to fucking chat my head off when I'm done, let me tell you. Ooh. Old school? At the end, shouldn't it? Like that. I thought my mic were on fire then. Do you all fucking hate my stream or what? Right, fuck this shit. It's harder than you think, this shit. I'll try and jump back on the chat when I fucking got something I like. Currently, nada. Got somewhere I'm trying to go, but am I there yet? I'm a fuck. I'll do. Fucking. It's like not where I want it to be, but it's tasting of it a little bit. It sounds a bit fucking Evanescence a minute. But it's still cool. Give me a moment. I'm gonna get some notes in for some inspo. like I know what I'm fucking doing. What about this? I was like, what about this? And my idea literally just disappeared. So much missing the whole concept. Just for now. Ooh! This might help just for a moment of juice. Yeah. Good. Good. Yo, what's up, dude? 51 average is not bad because the averages were pretty small on, I think the average were like 40 or 38 in the last one, so we're moving up slowly. Make sure you're all subbed to the old channel. I don't really know why, really. I don't even know what it does. What the fuck? What have I done here? Something is afoot. That. Sorry about that. Oops. Sorry guys, that fucking killed me as well. But also, fuck you. You know I'm an idiot. Right. I'm gonna fucking cook the shit out of this now. You ready? Namaste. See, this is really cool when mistakes happen. Like, I didn't really mean to do this, but how cool it is if I finish the beat. You know, that little off situation. I think we can make that actually cool. And by we, I mean me, obviously. Dun-dun-dun. Straight into a little two-step. That might be cool now. Tough shit. Oh yeah, that's gonna be sick. Why is that off the fucking grid? Oh, no. Ah, this is what we do. That's gonna be cool. Come on. Okay, back to business. That is a weird, funky little beat, innit? Right. What happens? They're close to my mic though, yeah. That's how I roll. That's awesome, man. I appreciate that. That's cool, dude. That's good. Yeah, I'm feeling some of this. There's something in there that I don't want it to feel like so new metal, like it's got that feel. I want to pull it away from that and add. I don't know. It's really hard to explain, and that's why you don't explain it, because you can't. Right. So let's start again. I want it to deafen me. Is it loud enough for everyone? For you? Quick idea, gotta make it quick. Straight back to something like that, just for summer. Just gotta record it quick. I know it's not fucking but you know what I mean, that sort of fucking remember these useless things? Not so useless anymore. fucking bang. That'll do, I think. You like it? You like it, guys? I don't see any money coming in. Is that? Right. Just work as a bang. I just want a bit of, you know. There we go. Why? It's so close. So close to something I respect. But why is it not? Oh shit, I got my whammy plugged in. I did say 100 viewers, but I've got it plugged anyway. How long have I been on now? Why? 7. Oh, it's hour and 20. Fucking hell. Time flies when you're ripping it, you know what I mean? I do have my whammy in. While I'm jamming... oh, sorry. Sorry, money's coming in. Give me a moment. I got the black signature last week. Pink Lumo is up next. I hope you got some of my money from that, mate. Ha 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 ha. Not enough. I'm only kidding. That's awesome, dude. Thank you so much. I can't fucking wait to release this motherfucker. You're going to love all of the fucking promo. It's so cool. I hope there is enough pink cigs for all of us. I also hope so too. It is a special edition though, so I think it's going to be pretty tight. So you're just going to have to be quick when they come out. But thank you, Cohen, bro. I really appreciate that, dude. I can't believe how many of you guys have my guitar. It's mental. I'll show the pink before I go, but it's this one, but like brand new, obviously. The yellow will probably come after that, hopefully. See how well the pink does. So, yeah, I was feeling that, weren't I? I was. It's not a seance now, is it? Yeah. I'll announce it before it comes out. It's not just going to drop. I'll probably announce like the week of or something like that. But it's close, so just be ready. It's very close. Right. What we're going to do... I'm going to jam a bit more on that. 'Cause got a bit of something. think I need a break. I think I need a break, man. Did I record that lead? I'm gonna get naked, motherfucker! Alright, I'm gonna record that lead, and then I'm going to have a break and take my top off. Record a bit of this shit, and then yeah. That needs more attention. Alright, got it. Oh, fuck me. Petition for BR8 neural DSP plugin. Well, they won't give us a sleeps one, so I doubt they're going to give us a BR8 one. But we'll get one. We'll get one in the end, I'm sure. Alright, give me a minute. Give me a moment. What are you saying? Do you want me to give fucking... Do you want me to have a break, get stuck back into that, or do you want me to do a bit of chatting and shit? I didn't realise how long I was doing that. Fun though, I think there's something in there, man. Yeah, I reckon there's some... Okay, that's not... Got off work straight to your live. Hello there. You missed it, mate. It's over. Joking. 65 viewers. That's crazy. We've actually gone up throughout. Yeah, I'm just having a break if that's all right. It's my fucking stream, so. Oh, sorry. Doyle. Any ET on next Sleeps album? Sean just got here. Oh. There's a lot of things I can't say about that. And there's a lot of things I want to say. So let me just think about what I should say, what I can say, and what I will say. No ETA. But summer. All I can say is... What can I say? What can I say? There's just a whole thing around that I can't say. But I can say. Unfortunately, no ETA. But when it does ETA, it's just going to be incredible. There's not going to be a second on it where you're like, I don't know about this. I mean, none of that shit. You're just going to be like, yes. You know what I'm saying? I hope that answers it. I'm sorry, dude, but I'm sure there will be one, or will they? You just don't know. But no ETA, unfortunately, brother. Thank you very much, Doyle. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yeah, fucking hell. You guys like that shit? That style of shit? That's my style of shit. That's the shit I like. I need a shit. Think I can have a shit? Or is that a bit much? Is me going for a shit midstream a bit much? On my third stream? I think it's a bit much, innit? I do need one, though. I knew that sound would bring something out. Do you know what I mean now, dude? It's not a seance ritual now, is it? You know what I mean when you listen to that? And even so, if you did something like this, I'm gonna have to go, you know. 1 for go for a shit, leave stream on. 2 for cut stream, don't have a shit during the stream. That's crazy. Could do something like this. Okay. Well, if you guys are having fun, I'm having fun. So I'm going to have a shit. I should have just said I'm doing something else. You know what I mean? BRB. Nobody's there. Oh no, she's outside. All done. It was more of a. It wasn't as much of a shit as I thought I needed. It was, you know. It was. Doesn't really matter, does it? Doesn't really matter. Ask me some questions. Coming over. Nova doesn't want to join us, unfortunately. She's chilling. God. 5'7" gang. You can only be 5'7" in this chat, by the way. Any taller, you fucking got to bounce. Is my signature guitar staying on the market indefinitely? I guess so. It's still on Charvel's site and it's still selling, so they must still be restocking and selling it, so I'm pretty buzzing. That's what I wanted to do anyway. I wanted to like make it a staple guitar. I didn't want to just make my dreams come true. I wanted it to be a solid sort of beginner to professional level player guitar, just staple. Exactly what Jim Root did is what I wanted to do for the Strat. That's what I wanted to do. Sorry. Disgusting. I said I needed a break, and then I'm like, ask me questions. Oh. I think they're quite hard to get in certain places. I think that is a reality. Can you show us on these streams some playthroughs? It would be very cool, not just writing stuff. Thanks. Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know about playthroughs, man. I can play some riffs. Am I blurry? I mean, it's a phone camera. It's not the best. No, I don't think I'll do any playthroughs, man. I kind of wanted this just sort of separate from sleeps, really. Not that I won't, do sleep stuff, but just more so. Fine, I'll do one playthrough. No, I won't really. Push over. No, I won't. Where's my bat and bat? That is wank, for starters. Big up Huddersfield, yo. Yeah, sorry, no playthroughs. Did I miss any? I'm sorry if I missed chat. That is the point of the super chats, by the way. I'm also not going to be offended if you send a 50p. I'm just going to definitely see it. That's the point. Come for the music, stay for the chat. That's the point. I'm wondering if any of my band members are watching me like, what is he going to say? He's going to say something fucking stupid. That needs to move, doesn't it? You're wrong there, Gus. That's in my fucking face. How's that? Oh, fucking... Riffcraft and Wizardry, I am aiming... It's been a much bigger endeavour than I initially sort of planned on. I'm aiming for November. Start of November. Okay? And it's just all... I've spent so much money on it. It's all very high quality, and then everything else that goes with it, it's essentially turned into its own sort of business launch. You know what I mean? It's just a bigger endeavour than I initially planned, so I just want it all to be proper. So November it will come out, and it'll be really good. I promise. I'm going to start showing little bits of it on here when this sort of picks up. This is doing pretty well. 64 consecutive viewers. It's pretty good. So yeah, November I'm aiming for. It's going to be a bulk buy. I'm not doing subscription shit because everyone has enough subscription shits going on. And I think it's just better. It's more bang for your buck. You just buy it and you get everything. And there's over 11 hours of content. Multicam, 4K, fucking sick. basically how I do all of the stuff that I'm doing right now. So yeah. Yeah, man, it's been fun. What's everybody doing? Are you just like, am I on your big TV at home or on your laptop? What's going on? Are you just chilling? Do you know what I think? I think Thursday is a good night for me to do this. What do you think? Pre-Friday, you know, I think good vibes for a Thursday evening stream. What do you reckon? I might do this once a week, this style. Style. Is anybody out there? Do you know what I mean? Yeah, Riffcraft Wizards is going to be very cool because everyone's making courses. Buy my fucking course. Let me show you how to do it. I know, and I will teach you. Just give me the money. Yes, that plays a part of it. I need some cash, obviously, but it's not just one of these, what's up, guys? Let me teach you my secrets and filmed on a fucking phone. No, I've spent 15 grand so far on it. That's how much I've spent. And it's going to be upwards of a £20,000 project. So it's really top-end shit. And a lot of you guys have already said, like, you've made me want to pick up my guitar. That is the sole purpose. I know there's loads of you guys that have got guitars. You can play a little bit, but you're not fucking playing. Either your girlfriend's in your ear saying, hey, it's not that important, put it down. Fuck that shit. I want you to pick it back up and never put it back down. That's the point of the course. I'm going to inspire you to pick it up and just fucking sit there like that and say, fuck you, and fuck you. This is important, because what if I die next week? This feeling that I've got right now while I'm making this fucking song, fuck you. That's what it's for. It's to inspire you, because this is important. Even if you don't make a career out of it, of course it's important if you're enjoying doing it. That's the fucking point. I'm on my TV. That's hilarious. That's fucking hilarious. That's the point, bro. Kind of want to... It goes there. That's where it goes. Excuse me. That's where it goes. Right there. But in new version, like this, like that. Oh, you can't see it. No matter. This is what we do, you fucker. That's what we do. You know what I'm saying? Ban was seeing this now, he would kill me for the state of my grid right now. But fuck him and all. Get all everything. No. No, that's incorrect. This is going to be a bit generic, but I just want to hear it. And then Where's all the money gone, guys? What are we gonna do? We'll do something cool. Ooh. Let's try a different instrument. jam for a minute. Alright. Right, bitch. Yeah, it's on the candle, bro. Let's cook the cunt. Should we cook it? That'll be good for views. Nah, it's all good. It's far away, don't worry. It's a long stream. I think I'm edging towards the end. Or maybe I'll get another drink delivered. Yeah, we can do signature picks. Right. It's either bedtime or rant time. You gotta ask the right question, though. Here we go. Oh. No drink delivery. So we'll listen to what we've done. I didn't record that bit, but... I want a bigger fill. I would do some vocals, to be honest, but again, this mic is pre-Pro Tools, so if I'm screaming down this, it's gonna blast your ears. I need to figure that one out. Tine or tin, Tine. Not a music question, and might be too deep. Never too deep, my dog. Now, but it intrigued me. You previously said that it's a necessary loneliness you need to seek. Why is that? Well, that's pretty deep. Well, I think loneliness usually has negative connotations, you know what I mean? And I've had this all my life. But the state that I'm in now is a necessary loneliness because, again, as I touched upon last time, we always substitute and manufacture supplements of feeling included and feeling like we are part of something. And we use external stimuli to do that. You know, we use family. I know, don't take this as a negative, but we use family, friends, socially acceptable drugs, food, nicotine, sex, relationships. All of that is a means, and unscrolling and posting and a million and one things to do that can substitute that loneliness. But I think we never go through it. No one ever truly goes through the loneliness because we don't need to anymore. Even sort of the very least of privileged people can still avoid the true loneliness that I think is necessary in order for true transformation to take place. So I felt this all my life, but more so now than ever, but it's a real positive loneliness because, again, it's a spiritual loneliness because there's nothing out there that's ever going to fix it, ever. Nothing. And I know that now, which is humbling, but also a huge sort of spike in the road in terms of the spiritual path, but it's necessary. And, you know, if someone says, oh, I'm lonely, everyone's like, oh, no, let's fix that. When in actual fact, we need to be lonely and then with nothing, fucking nothing. No phone, no fucking sex, no friends, no family, no fucking food, fasting, vision quest situation. I did my own vision quest last year, but I only did 2 nights. So I went to the woods and I did 2 nights alone in the Peak District. No phone, no food, no nothing. And I sat there for 2 days. It was really difficult. But again, that's what's necessary for the things that we are covering up subconsciously. We don't think we're doing it. For example, when we have our dinner in the evening, we don't need to eat that dinner. That's an addiction. That pull to be like, oh, I'm starving. That is not your body needing food. That is you needing to feel the void of the addiction. And the void that we're filling is in order to stop the ache that we never get to look at because we're always covering it up. So we all need to go through at some point, I believe, a necessary loneliness, especially as you're getting older, because we're running out of time. We have to do that. So there needs to be a point, and again, next year, this is where I'm probably doing next year abstaining from everything in my life, like really everything, as much as I can physically and still sort of survive in the world, in order for those uncomfortable things to really get to this. I've already sort of evaporated a lot of them already, but you can't, even having your phone at hand, that is subtle injections of dopamine or whatever you want to call it, in order to not, why are we watching Netflix in the evening? It's not essential to our survival, it's essential to our covering up of the pain. And it's not really a pain at this day and age, it's more of an ache, but we're just like, let's do that. But because it's so normalized in society, we think it's okay to continuously do these things until we die. In actual fact, we're never letting those dark parts of ourselves come to the surface to evaluate, to feel them, go through them. We're always covering it up with something. Whether it be a fucking chocolate bar. Ooh, let's give us a snack. Why do you need a fucking snack? Because you're going to get that little boost and it keeps you going a little bit longer. And I'm one to talk. It's got me around the balls too, all the addictions of life. I'm just like anybody else. But I remember now, when I look back when I was younger, and I was doing a lot more drugs and drinking and things like that, I'm like, oh, I was doing that because the pain was clearly too much when I was younger. And that is a means to cover it up. But it doesn't go anywhere. You just prolong the pain. So it's necessary to be lonely. It's necessary to be completely alone and to pull away all of these. So even if you are like in a relationship or not, even still, you need to pull away from the things that substitute that. So the same chemicals get released when you're in love. You can simulate those chemicals by fucking chasing external stimuli again. So that's a long answer, but it's necessary. We have to. So in like old school Native American cultures, they would send children at the age of 14 on a vision quest for a week. Up to a week, they would send these kids into the woods for a vision quest. No food, and back then, and still, if they still adhere to these rituals, they don't have phones and shit. So they send their kids at 14 to the woods for a vision quest, and they just sit there for a week. And it is to send them to sort of transmute into a real man. And I think modern day society and men, half the reason a lot of the men, including myself, are weak as fuck and causing all fucking issues in the world is because we haven't gone through that process and we're using everything we can to cover it up. You know, people, things, careers, chasing. To fix me, I feel good enough now. I no longer need to face that bullshit. But that bullshit's always there. So we need to purposefully pull away from that and let these things come to the surface so we can actually transmute and transform. Do you ever get that feeling where you're just fucking sick of yourself? Yeah, you're sick of that version of yourself that's constantly giving in. And when you're giving in, you're not allowing the shit that needs to be transmuted to come to the surface. Now, everyone has these sort of like subconscious traumas from when you were a kid. Because I see that super chat. I'll get to it in a minute. Subtle things that have been absorbed into our subconscious and psyche when we were children need to come to the surface. And it shapes who we are today. Why do certain things make us flinch? Why do I like the taste of this sort of food? Why do I like this sort of drink? It's because of certain things that we've sort of experienced when we were younger that have played a part in integrally building who we are, right down to our bones. But I think it's necessary to go through these things at some point. But this day and age, it's necessary. We have to, what's the word? We need to do it off our own back. We have to choose to abstain. And when I do abstain from everything, and I'm practicing a lot of this at the minute, the more I abstain, the more I stop, the better life becomes. And from the biblical standpoint, this is the expelling of the Garden of Eden. Garden of Eden being pure state of consciousness. So essentially, the more we chase desire and lust and all these things externally when the kingdom of heaven is within you, the more you substitute externally, the further away from the Garden of Eden you find yourself. And I tasted the garden once, and it's true. And the more I sort of went external for my pleasures, the garden, you get kicked out of the garden. You don't feel that pure state of consciousness. Doesn't, like, living is enough. When you're in the Garden of Eden, spiritually, consciously, and you are pure state of consciousness, that's the Garden of Eden. When you're in that state, being alive is enough. Now, you all know for damn straight, being alive isn't enough. And even if you don't take drugs, you're doing something to fill the void. Whether it is a snack, whether it is food, whether it is sex, whatever, there's always something to come and go. Even if you don't do it that often, it's always there. So if we want to return to the Garden of Eden in that sense, we must abstain from the external pleasures, because we're burning the candle from the wrong end. It's within us, but we can only taste that when we stop the externals for long enough. And it's very difficult. And it's only getting harder. But my prescription is, for my own self and for others, is that we must purposefully go through a vision quest regularly, to allow these things to come through. Otherwise, we're going to spend our entire life chasing the externals, and it's never enough. And as you get older, they stop working and they slow down. And that's why, again, I was saying the dark night of the soul sort of induces, because we're so used to covering it up. And it's very difficult not to, especially in whatever situation you're in. Do you know what I mean? Relationships, family, friends, careers. We're surrounded by it. And if you tell people you're doing any sort of this stuff, like abstaining from the natural pleasures of life, people think you're a psycho. But now I've started to look at the opposite end of the spectrum. I see other people as psychos. When I look, I'm like, oh shit. Like, the entire like nightlife culture, for example, is based around going out to do what? To drink a substance. And what does the substance do? It releases some chemicals within you. The chemicals are already there, bro. They're already within you. We just don't know how to activate them endogenously. We don't know how to do it. So we need the external thing. We need the drink. Give me that, and then that releases those chemicals within me. Give me the sex, that also releases it, a very big one. So nightlife culture is revolved and marketed around drink this stuff, you feel good, and then find someone and get with them, then have sex, and that's all the good shit. But again, it's just a means of external drug seeking. So all the natural and more like commonly accepted societal things, we need to look at those things as they shouldn't be so, they're not normal. Because like, you remember when you was a kid, right? This is the ting, dog. When you was a kid, being alive was enough. Smelling life around you was enough. Absorbing just light, just looking through your eyes was enough. Everything is enough right now. There's no need to do anything else. But as we get older, we need to add to it just something. So you really have to like look at what you're doing. And if you find yourself throughout the day, man, it's pretty frightening what we are doing in order to stop that ache. And we do a lot of shit. And what I say, we're very deceitful to ourselves. And we trick ourselves. But when you really look at it, we need these things because we can't live without them. We're like, I need to eat. I need this drink. I need some sex. I need to do this. I need to chase that. But it's all a means of filling the void externally. When it's all there ready to go. And it's better inside than outside. You're getting fucking secondhand bullshit outside. You get a little bit, but you taste. It's better to taste from within. What they called? Fucking. Who are the fucking people that sell your t-shirts outside venues? Where the fucking go? Anyway. Oh yeah, there's a super chat up there. Sorry, I missed it. Oh, you just gave me a $5. Thanks. I'll go buy some drugs with that. Thank you. I'm all joking. Thank you, William Barber Hall. Legend. Thank you very much, brother. Yeah, man, the nicotine pouches are fucking bad, man. So, yeah, they've got me big time. So I stopped smoking, and then I picked up smoking again, vaping, and then I quit vaping. And then I got on the nicotine pouches. And then let me tell you this, bitch. So the best, I can't give all the details because it is too much. But I was abstaining. Say this. I was abstaining from everything, right? And I was up to, just imagine everything, right? 3 months of nothing, right? No nicotine, and I did 3 months amongst everything else. No external stimuli really, and that was the best I felt in my entire life when I stopped everything. Now it's got me on the balls again, and I'm edging towards picking it back up, and I can do it. I know how to do it, but it is difficult. That's the thing. Society is making it very difficult for us to not go without these little drugs that they are selling us. And it's okay. Everyone else is doing it. It's legal. It's fine. No, it's not fine. It's really bad. And for us to sort of ascend spiritually, we need to do that. And we need that necessary loneliness. And we need to go through it. And we need to feel it. And we need to understand what it is without the help of these sort of lusting and man-made chasing desires. It says it all in the books. It's all in the books right there. But yeah, thanks for that, bro. Yeah, including everything, bro. I'm deep, bro. I'm going to fuck you all up. Honestly, like, yes, Netflix. The time you're watching a film is the time in order, because as well, there's a whole, like, edging situation around Netflix. Especially if you plan it. Ooh, tonight we're going to watch a film. Even this is beginning the process of the chemicals being released. Therefore, the ache is already gone. Netflix, should we order a takeaway? Everyone buzzes on a takeaway. Takeaways are the best. They're the fucking best. But everything is a mean. It means to get rid of that pain. Everything. You don't need to watch a fucking film. But your aching subconscious needs to watch a film because it's too much. In fact, a better way to look at it is probably the conscious mind needs the film. The separate eye needs the film to cover up the ache of the subconscious. So the subconscious will start to manifest and present itself. Me no like it, you don't like. So then you take the drugs and you do the seeking and I'm going to do this. Let's go out. Let's do this. Let's get a takeaway, watch fucking Netflix, whatever. That is the case. Look at what you're doing. Look at what you're doing, man. We can go 2 weeks without food, at least. I did 4 days. I know someone that did 2 weeks. So in terms of that, forget society for a minute. We're addicted to food. And when you do a fast, you will see just how fucking addicted you are. Because it is the hardest. It's so fucking hard. And on like day 3, man, the cravings are like fucking... It's the same... They say it's the same feeling as coming off heroin. Because we're just coming off all of this manufactured food that's awesome. How good is food? Food and sex, top of the pyramid, man. But pull away from those things and you get past a certain threshold and you'll be like, whoa, it's actually better not to. How do we fill the void? You don't fill the void. That's what I'm saying. The problem is we have to fill the void, but we shouldn't. We need to feel the void for long enough for some kind of transformation to take place. You understand? We keep filling the void of existence. No one can be alive enough. It's never enough. So try fasting for 4 days with nothing. No food, no sex, no phone, no chocolate bars, no nothing. And tell me how hard that is and show you the addictions that are strangling you. Bitch. Yeah, don't fill the void. You got to feel the void. Like desire is the in all the scriptures, desire is the issue. Because also desire, for example, in the Bible, he who commits adultery in his mind has already committed adultery in his heart. Why? Because if you're imagining this shit in the aspect of desire, you're already manufacturing those feelings and chemicals within you. Therefore, you're being kicked out of the Garden of Eden. You know, we're already doing it. So the desire aspect, I want to go and get that thing even before getting the thing. And that's what they say, dopamine is the driving chemical. Even before you get the thing, all of this chasing towards it is the desire in itself. So the whole desiring aspect is the problem. You know, man. Yeah, how do we fill our days when there are then are we too much above baseline? Yeah, our baseline's fucked. That's what I realized when I stopped nicotine for 3 months, amongst other things, very big things. I realized because I had dopamine, or just let's just say dopamine, but I'm sure it's more complex than that. When I stopped that, that's the only way I can describe it, is that being alive was enough. And I have not felt that since I was a child. It was fucking blissful. It was my first real spiritual experience where I was like, oh my, breathing through my nose and smelling the air around me was not only enough, but there was nowhere else to go. This was totally it. And I'd never experienced it, and I've always wanted to experience it, and I've always been sat in woods trying to meditate and feel it, not knowing that I was already burning my candle from within using all the bad externals. So we need to find a way to at least slow those things down, and eventually, I personally think we all need to be on vision quest, especially men, from the man's perspective. That's why we're all little weak bitches, man, and that's why we're causing havoc in the world, because it is really a subconscious sort of needing to grab, take. Yes, we're all good people, I get it. But the subconscious is calling the shots. You don't even know the subconscious. It's unconscious. So you don't know that part of yourself. And you can only really see that in relation with another. So yeah, it's a rough one. Sounds like a lot like mindfulness. Sometimes you've got to turn off the frontal cortex. Yeah, of course. And I mean, it's a very thin line. It's not like, what, am I not allowed to blink? Can I not read a book? Yeah, of course. But it's just in terms of we're burning it so hard. Let's get back to a point where, opening your eyes when you wake up and drinking some water feels blissful. That's where we all should be, but we're not. We need a real experience for it to be blissful. Ooh, let's go on holiday. Ooh, let's go skydiving. Ooh, let's get a takeaway. Ooh, let's have sex. Ooh, let's get some drugs. Ooh, let's make an album. Ooh, let's do all this. Again, so we need to turn them down so that basically being alive feels like enough again. When we were children, that is what... If you want to enter the kingdom of heaven, first become like a child. This is what it means. And everything was enough when we were children. There was those, and I think we've all got those memories when we were younger, and we sort of want to go back there. And that was the first time on my entire spiritual journey was when I was abstaining from everything. It was the first time I tasted it. So I know it's real, and I know the Garden of Eden can return. It's possible. You're not expelled forever. Because that is the sense of like we are born into sin. We are born into sin. And that is the conundrum. It's tough shit. And that's the thing where everyone's just like, oh, this guy's a real bad person, or this woman's a bad person. I was like, I don't like that guy. It's like, oh, so you're fucking spot on, are you? You know what I mean? No. We've all got this, we've all got our own complicated little shadows. And I personally think the more we accept these and see that for what it is, accept our dark side, and try and navigate that. I forget who says it, but it's a really good point of like, in terms of virtue, sort of, for example, having the capacity to be violent or destructive, and then choosing not to be that way is when the virtue comes into manifestation. That's when it comes into play. But if you accept yourself that you don't have the capacity for a dark side and you're just a fucking do-gooder and you got the fucking handbook gifted to you when you were a kid, here's how to live life, and you've been reading it and you've not told anyone and you've got all the rules and you know how to do it perfectly, bullshit. Every saint was once a sinner. Like, we don't have that. I lost my train of thought, but anyway. Last few questions, guys, and I'm fucking done. But the Garden of Eden is a pure state of consciousness, never in need, never in lack. Think of the best experience in your life, right? This is a way to look at it. Think of the best experience possible. Food, sex, connecting with people, going on holiday, whatever it is for you. Think of those experiences. Any experience, where does it come from? It comes from within. But because we're brought up, especially in such a westernized society, most of the world is westernized now anyway, that is the problem. Because everything is within us already. We just do not have the means or the... we don't have the ways in which to activate this feeling endogenously. So we need the help of the externals, which is the wrong way to go, which is sin. Sin means to miss the point. If you've got all the best experience that you've ever had within you, and you're grabbing it on this fucking cheap-ass second-hand fucking pizza, it's a sin because you're missing the point. That's all it means. It's not bad, it's not good. It's you're missing what life's all about. So The Garden of Eden is legit, and it's possible to touch. All right? So we should just stay in one room doing nothing? No, just for starters, take a look at what you're doing throughout the week and try and look at the things that are unnecessary. In terms of drugs, I like to look at everything as drugs. Why am I doing this one thing? Is it to bring me up? Is it to make me feel good about something? Why do you get a fucking haircut? Why do you go and get a haircut? Just fucking think about that shit. Why are you doing that? Think about it. Because you need it. You need the pick-me-up. The ego needs a boost. You need to feel good about yourself. So you go and get a haircut. Same principle as getting some new clothes. That's why you do it. So look at those little things and be like, oh, that's one. They're very subtle over time. I'm not saying just fucking sit in a room and don't do anything, but start to look at what you are doing. And you'll start to notice you're like, a lot of the time as well, depending on your level of consciousness, you'll be unconscious while you're doing it. Like I said, like even making a sandwich and when you're fucking starving or whatever, sometimes you can't even remember making it. You were that unconscious and you were completely taken over. So start to look at what you're doing is a good start. And I ain't above no one. I'm the fucking worst. But all I'm saying is I've tasted it and I know it's real. I wouldn't be saying this stuff like this. Yeah. But can you not apply this to anything, even playing guitar? To some degree, yeah. Because why are you playing guitar? This is deep, man. This is going to go deep. And you're going to be like, it's more what we're going to do. Fucking nothing. Only once in which you've tasted it, then you can go back and do the things if necessary. But as most spiritual masters say, there's never any need to because you never really want to because it feels better without it anyway. So a lot of the whole things are designed around an entire infatuation with what it means. I want to play guitar. Why? A lot of people want to play guitar because they want to be in a band. Why? Because they want to be successful. Why? Because they want to be successful. But why? Ask yourself why, though. Why are you doing it? And sometimes you're not going to find an answer because, again, it's coming from the unconscious part of yourself that needs to be filled. And I think only through abstinence can you taste why you're doing these things, which is very difficult. So I obviously still love this shit. I obviously still need this shit. I'm not saying it's a bad thing whatsoever. I'm just saying most of what we do in modern day society, especially in the West, is built around, just go on your maps, man. This blew my mind. Go on your maps and just put in coffee. Just put in coffee. You may as well put in cocaine. And all these shops around them, all your map just come up. And then put in shopping center. Boom. Takeaway. Boom. Coffee. Boom. Ski resort. Boom. And it's just filled. And everyone is selling love and everyone is buying love. Because we're fucking buying it. Because we need it. The whole experience around a coffee involves what? You got to ask yourself why you're doing these things. Because we're fucked. Oh, I can't start my day without my coffee. You mean you can't start your day without a fucking line of coke? You know what I mean? It's the same thing. That's what I mean. We cannot, no longer do I distinguish when you say, oh, that guy's a drug addict. Oh, no, he's doing heroin and cocaine. He's really, really fucked up. You're just as bad as him. You're just fucking covert. You're just fucking sneaky about your fucking addictions. And they're socially acceptable, so it's okay. Just telling you now, dude. The fucking research it now. Pizza releases the same shit as drugs, bro. Just in lower doses. So it's the same filling the void. A guy called Gabor Mate says, don't ask why the addiction, ask why the pain. And we are all addicted. Find your addiction. And you'll be like, fuck, I thought that was a good addiction. Now, of course, there is better addictions. Definitely. But the addiction's not the problem. The pain is the problem. Why the pain? And the pain comes majoritarily? The pain comes mostly from the first 7 years of being born because we're only recording what it is to be alive, how to view this world, how to survive, how to navigate. So those first 7 years, however we was interacting with, family in the world, that's when we're growing up. That's how we view the world, and we're looking for those bits of comfort still. Yeah, Gabor Mate is the fucking trauma king. I highly recommend it if you're going through any of this stuff. But yeah, he was a... I've been a workaholic all my life. And you think it's good. And it is good. Successful, great. But like, why do I need to be completely immersed in work? Why? Because it's covering something up, bro. That's what it is. And it's also not about let's dig the past and find out exactly what happened back then. No, it's happened and it is what it is. It's a good starting point to realize that they are there, and then we've got to leave them behind. But I think accepting that you've been built up in a way from things that happened in the past that shape who you are today. A trigger and a wound is because someone says something or does something that attacks a part of yourself that never healed. So it's a subconscious psychic wound. So if someone says a collection of words, you're going to get triggered. The emotions will take over because it never had a chance to heal. And like Gabor says this about scar tissue. It scars over, but the skin is sort of hardened up and it's strong and it's sort of covered up the scar on a physical scale. When you get, scar in the skin, it becomes rough and hard. And that's the same principle about childhood wounds as well. We can become rigid psychically on the subconscious level, and we sort of constrict ourselves in the real world because we don't want those wounds to be triggered. But in actual fact, they need to be triggered. Basically, whenever you get pissed off, whenever you get triggered, that is your work. That is where you need to be. That is your wake-up call to look deeper. The triggers that we don't like, when people say, yo, I've got boundaries, like, I also have boundaries too, but at the same time, the reason we have a boundary, we're putting a boundary on the thing that needs to be looked at. Otherwise, you wouldn't really need said boundary. Don't touch that. Please don't touch this part of myself. That really pisses me off. Yeah, it pisses you off because it never was healed. Bitch. Could do another fucking drink. Fucking hell. How long will we be on here? Fuck me. 7, 8, 9. Nearly 3 hours. No, where's the money, guys? I'm kidding. Where do you place inner value versus workaholic? Isn't that a real mission then? Yeah, I don't have the answers, man. I'm just saying, like, I just think, like, it's been healthy for me to be a workaholic and can't stop, and this is all I want. Because by doing that, you'll get it. You will get it, and that's great. I couldn't be more grateful for the life that I've built. But again, the quote that you will get what you desire, and that is your punishment. It will be your punishment. It always is. Everyone that's married wants a fucking divorce. Everyone that's divorced wants to get married. Everyone that's been doing the said job for so long, they want a different job. Everyone that's been eating a fucking cupcake for 20 years, they want to eat a fucking marzipan for the next 20 years. You know what I mean? It's like, it will end up being your punishment at some point. So I don't think it's a bad thing to be completely immersed in your work. That's where the good creativity comes from. But then again, back to my original point, it's just like, why are creatives like this? Everyone's creative. But people that sort of see it through, why are they like this? Because they need to build a house around themselves. They need to build another glass house. They need to build some armor around themselves to go out into the world. So now everyone sees me as Sean WSS or whatever. I'm a guitarist. There we go. Safety. I am somebody, and there's my shield. Again, subconsciously, this is not something I've been planning meticulously all my life. I'm going to build my shield. No, I'm just waking up to the fact now. That's the problem. So all of this will be deep inside my course, by the way. Gus is like, promote the fucking course, bro. So yeah, all this stuff will be in my course, and a lot around music-based as well. And how to find that shit that's really good for you to release. Because everyone's always looking for other people to get the stuff that they have. There's only one of you. There's only one soup of chemicals that is you, and only that thing is going to be the thing that makes the shit that's good, dog. So, you know what I'm saying, man? I don't know. I'm fucking on about. I don't have the answer to that, but where do you draw the line? What motives are legit and which are just motives to feed some complex? That is where true awareness and work comes into play. Because, like I said, we can be very deceitful of why we're doing certain things, and we can rationalize anything. The mind can make anything. We can justify anything. So you've got to start looking at these. Dude, I am pointing the finger at the one thing I love the most. I love that the most, my career and the music and stuff. And I'm looking right at that being like, why are you in place? Why have I been doing that all this time? Oh, it's because I like playing guitar. No, I don't think it's that simple. We get drawn to things that fix part of ourselves. So no, I don't have all the answers, but and no one ever will. But I think a start is definitely abstinence. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Oh. Then I wonder what would happen if you abstain from music for 3 months. Yeah. And I will. And I need to. It's not all fucking rainbows and shit, man. That's what I mean. I hate it when people are like, don't ever look up to me, dude. I'm a fucking mess, dude. And I think all celebrities, all musicians, and all these creatives, man, whoa. They're getting exposed now. Because everybody's good at something. Everybody's somebody these days. Everyone's got an Instagram. Everyone's famous. Everybody's somebody. So in a good way, everyone's getting exposed that you aren't all that. And it's just a fucking ego cover-up, man. So when people say like, whoa, you're amazing, it's like, dude, no, dude. Fucking no, dude. Talent is bollocks. It's fucking bollocks. So it's just like, yeah, it's great. And again, it's great sometimes. Wonderful. But it's not our true calling. Like, look up the 7 deadly sins, man. Like, not being biblical or anything, but just have a look at the 7 deadly sins and how much sense they make. One of them is it grandiose? I don't know, in terms of, like, bragging and being like, look at me, I'm the best, all that. It's ego-derived. So, yeah, it's not a bad thing. We're just all on this journey together, and it's just not as simple as we all make it out to be. That's why when you look at someone successful, always look at it with a little bit of apprehension, because a lot of people aren't successful because they're chasing a spiritual demon, really, or running away from a spiritual demon within. Yeah, I mean, calling out talent is just robbing people of all their hard work, practice, and sacrifice. Yeah, but what I'm saying is, talent is not a gift. Depending on your drive factor, which is based on the pain, is what I'm saying. Like I said, anyone can be as good as me if they want to. That's the protocols are in place. But some people think they're gifted with some miraculous thing, you know. And I don't think it's the skill that's the miraculous thing. I think it's the thing that drives the skill. That's the miraculous riffcraft and wizardry situation that my course is based on. That shit is number 1. Skill is number 2, if not number 3. The shit that you've never played music before. Let's say you're doing the music dance, right? You've never played music before. You already have the thing that will make you incredible is already within you, because the way that you've been manufactured over the years, with the food that you've eaten, the energies that you've absorbed, the interactions you've had, all the experiences that you felt, has built your unconscious psyche, which will manifest in the external world through a skill that you learn, that anyone can learn. But that shit can't be learned because only you have that. Because you're the only individual. There's only one of you. So that's why imitation and chasing and, whoa, you're amazing, teach me how to do what you do. But you've already got the thing. You only need a tiny bit of skill. And the reason I was inspired to do my course was because that thing that I'm talking about dictates where the skill goes. So I only went in certain directions with my skill to therefore satisfy the thing within me. So I only stopped at a few edges of skill because I was satisfied to let the thing within me come out enough through these things that I learn. So you don't need to learn everything and know all the chords and know how to do everything. Whoa, shit. You know? Yeah, talent takes work. You don't just come out the womb shredding, do you? No, it takes work. If you want it, but it will be your punishment one day. Spiritually speaking, depending on your level of consciousness, I'm sure. So... I might scream. If I scream... if I scream, it might blow your ears out. Do you want me to try and scream? It may blow your ears out, though. Because I can record. Because it's raw, it might fuck you up. Hey! Fuck it, man. I'll do that, then I'm gone. So I'm warning you, it might not sound good for you at the beginning. Oh shit. Hey, 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 hey. Hey. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey! No. Hey! Yeah! Oh, that is loud. Hey! Alright. Do you guys think I'm having a breakdown online? Hey, 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 hey. I can hear that, whoa, what the fuck? I can't hear that, man. Jesus Christ. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yay! Go! I'm hearing that Evanescence. I'm going on, yeah. Is it Evanescence? Why is there so much tonight on? Hey. Right, this is it, then I've really got to go. Then I've really got to go. 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 Hey, hey, hey. Hey! Hey! I'm just going to do that line so I can hear it. Go! How does that sound? Let me know how that sounds, because then I could do vocals. Hey! How does that sound? Does it sound crazy? Alright, cool. I'm going to do a little bit. Hey, hey, hey. lost the fucking plot, I know. Hey. Hey, bro. Go no. I'll make my own melody up. Got a little mixer in the house, dude. Console's saying it's peaking. Is it peaking? Fuck's sake. Is it listenable or is it sounding crazy? Because I'm only getting Pro Tools. You know what I'm saying? Screamed in ages. Going under. Growing up. Alright, I don't fucking know lyrics. I need to make my own up. What's another Linkin Park tune? I can't make one up. At a minute. Let's try that. I don't fucking know. I'm dead. I can't think of it or something. Super chat me a chorus. And I'll sing it. Put it this way, my first stream, whoa, had like 200 views while I was streaming. This one has had 750, so good. Has a 50 char limit. What's that mean? Like you can't use them, can't spend any more. Gotta pay more now, G. Yeah, I don't know how they work. I can't think of it. I'm losing my fucking mind here. I don't know. I need another melody. Anything. Bitch. Right, no choruses, guys. I might have to call it. Fun though, but I'm knackered. One more listen and then I'll bounce. Alright, I'll give you that. We are broken. It's very high. Why? You broken? Why you broken? Why you broken? I'll record it because it won't sound as. Why you broken? Why you broken? Why you broken? Why you broken? I'll do it into the clean. I'm gonna blow my voice out then. Why you broken? Why you broken? Why you broken? Peace, motherfuckers. Thank you. I'll probably do this once a week. That is too much for every fucking need. I'm reckoning Thursday night's good. I'll try and do one next Thursday, yeah? Thank you all very much. Put the lead back on. Thank you. Peace out, guys.